Hello, good evening, and welcome to Eden Prairie Center, Game 1 of the Prairie Shootout here in Eden Prairie on a warmer night. It was pretty cold this morning. I was out chaperoning a fifth grade field trip to an outdoor center, and I froze my butt off out there. And so still working on getting warm, but we're here in an ice rink now, so much for that. Although rink 1 here at Eden Prairie, not too bad. So anyways, game 1 here at Eden Prairie. Eagles 7-5 taking on the 6-7 Irish from Rosemount. So we have a game tonight, an 8:30 game. The nightcap here, prime time. You'd think it was a West Coast game, but it isn't. Central. And we have a night game. And so it should be a lot of fun here for the boys. It's normally bedtime for these guys. But instead, they're out playing a game. Charlie was drinking a bubbler here at about 7:30. I told him that's probably not ideal, as he'd like to sleep tonight a little bit. But they're here, and these boys are ready to play. They've been sitting around all day for this, ready to go, ready to play, and get out on the ice and start this tournament off. So we have a game tonight, 2 games tomorrow, and then we'll see how the chips fall and see if we make a run for the championship. But tonight we have Rosemount to contend with. On paper, these guys should be pretty evenly matched. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry, I was late getting up here, and so I'm still kind of getting everything sorted out. But we are underway. Eagles won their last 5 out of 7. Let's see if they can put another win on the scoreboard and in the win column. So we are underway here. Rosemount trying to get it up the ice. Rink is able to hold it, playing defense again. Back with Strube. Strube playing defense back again. Took a couple games off here last weekend. But we are back in our normal positions here right now. So Pravatsky now chases it into the near side corner, gets it pulled away by an Irishman from Rosemount. Irish get a change, and he dumped it a little bit too soon. I didn't get it over the red line, so we have an ice as we're 2 minutes into this premier game of the 2025 Eden Prairie Shootout. Blankus takes a slap at it. Now Rosemount is able to pull it back up and bring it into the Eden Prairie zone. Oh, nice back check by Decker. Rosemount now looking for the high in the slot, and they fanned on it. Strike 1. Blankus. Over to Richards on the far side, or on the near side. Richards now gets all discombobulated as he slides into the corner, and there's a couple Irishmen there to pick it up and run it back up ice. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, center ice, comes into the Eden Prairie zone. Unky there, bobbles a little bit, but he pulls it away. He gets it picked out again. Look out in front. Oh, what a great save by Asa. Back out to the point again. And Rosemount just dumps it down, slings it over to the near side half wall for Richards. And it careens down for an ice on the Eagles. Rink spends a little too much time looking up ice. Slaps it up. Serzine now off to the races. He gets it poked away. Rink there holds it, and Eagles go offside with 9:38 left in the first. Christian fights for it down at the red line. Now Rink tries to move it up ice. Oh, he fans on it. Went right between his legs. And now we got Heller also trying to make a move. He can't, as this Rosemount team is able to pry it loose from just about any Eagles talons that they can. Christian up to Serzine again. Rink now fires it across ice. He had Heller in his sights. Serzine now with him. Serzine Heller tried to center it out. Serzine not there far enough. Rink fires one in there. Shot. Oh, it was bobbling. Oh, another shot. And they couldn't connect. And Rosemount sends one down to Asa. He quickly covers. And we get a whistle. Eagles win the face-off. Unke picks it up from behind the net. Over to Wenkus. Wenkus up to Berg. Unke now from behind the net. Up to Pravatsky. Pravatsky tries to chip it up a little bit further. That has been the Eagles' challenge. And the Eagles ice it again. That's been the Eagles' challenge so far this year, is they're just having a tough time getting it off that side board. As those opponents wind up getting on them very quickly. Wenkus now, bank shot up to the far side. Puck flies up high. Berg able to one-hand it, knocks it down. Pravatsky with an interception. He's got some room. He goes around one, goes around two. We're going to get a hook on Rosemount. Eden Prairie going to find their first power play of the game. They've had some pretty good luck on power plays lately, so let's see if they can continue that pattern. Unke tries to slap it, keep it alive, and the Eagles offside. Christian back to Unke. Unke over to Wenkus. Wenkus up to Heller. Heller gets pushed off the puck. He fights for it, stays alive, and now Rosemount again tries to pop it back up the zone. Nice pass over to Mason. He'll take that. And now Unke charges up down low in the near side. Centers it out front. Nobody there. And now we get an ice on Rosemount. All right, so 53 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Serzine picks it up down on the near side corner. Curling around behind the net. He's got a couple guys, puts a shot up off the side of the net. Over to the near side. Rink able to chop it back up to Christian. Serzine now back out in front. Christian there waiting for it, and he can't connect. Back to Rink. Rink fires it in there again off the skate of an Irish. Sarazine now plays with it. Back centering pass again, out in front, puck is bouncing. And Rosemount able to clear it up ice. Oh, nice move on Charlie. Charlie trying to push him into the boards. And Eden Prairie able to fire it up. Charlie looking for a pass. Rosemount now full strength again. Stubbs from behind the net. Looking out. Looking up to the point. He can't do it. Back to Strube. Strube fires one in there off the shin pads of Rosemount. Now here they come. Back up ice. Centers it high slot. And Strube's there to knock it away. And here we come the other way again. A lot of up and down so far here in the first. Unke again looks out to the middle. And Wenkus now from behind the net in his own zone. Curls by one player, streaks up along the near side, gets it whacked away. And Eden Prairie forced to regroup at center ice. Pravatsky with some pressure. Berg now picks it up, pops it back to Pravatsky again. Pravatsky trying to find someone in the middle, and he can't. And Rosemount now able to pop it back up again. Rink takes it, tries to bank it off the boards. That was deemed unsuccessful. And now Wenkus with some pressure. And we're going to get another ice on Rosemount. .411. Not a ton of offense so far by either team. And the face-off goes wide. Strube not able to hold it in. He's under pressure by a streaking Irishman. Not that type of streaking. Although they've been known to do that. I've seen some. They've been known to have some fun streaking. Promise if that happens, we won't put it on camera. We'll keep this PG rated. Now, for a lot of these boys, it's bedtime. Strube's still alive. Oh, he goes right into the helmet of the Rosemount player. He's very heads-up play. Rink now charging forward. He can't connect. Looks back out to Christian. Oh, pass just off a little bit. Christian can't hold on to it. Now Eagles have to regroup again. What looked so promising ends in just utter dismay. Rink tries to backhand it up ice. He now clears it out. And we got an offside on Rosemount. 2:55 left. Richards now pins a guy up against the near side. Rosemount still on their way up the ice. Over to the far side to Dahl. Dahl tries to pick it up. He can't connect with it. Over on the far side, half wall. Rosemount able to keep it alive. Fire one in there off Asa's chest. And now Unky picks it up. And again, we cannot bring it up ice. Eagles having a challenge with that. Rosemount able to put a nice brick wall up. And not really let the Eagles get into their offense. Eagles now streaking from behind the net. Pause comes back, backhand out front. Back to Strube. Strube gets it pickpocketed. One-on-one to Charlie. Charlie pops it away. Nice poke check by Rink. Strube now up ice to Berg. Berg down on the far side. Shot. Snapshot. Another shot by Pravatsky. He's always there. If you're looking for Ben Pravatsky, find him. Look at the net. He's usually there. And Rosemount mounting a strong defense here in the first. Only $1:15 left to go. Still 0-0, looking for that elusive first goal. Pravatsky back to Rink. Rink backhand pass to the slot. Strube able to hold it over on the far side. Slings it back down deep. Berg now picks it up. Look out, look for the stuff. The Berg stuff coming. Nope, can't get it. Rink now pinches. Fire it. And now Rosemount able to pop it out of their zone. They get it tied up right down below us on the near side. Back to Rink again. Rink, bank it. Over to Pravatsky. Pravatsky chunks it down a little bit further. We get a change on our forwards. Defense stays out. Heller off the bench trying to put some pressure. Rosemount over to the far side dot. Rink there in front of Asa. 13 seconds left. Rosemount able to pop it loose. 4 seconds left. Chip shot by Asa. And that's it for the first period. Scoreless at the end of the first. A lot of up and down, a lot of icing. Not a whole lot of offense in front of the nets. So Bianchi over there talking to the boys, making sure that they're ready to go for the next period. Fix the leaks, plug the leaks, amplify the successes, what's going right. And the boys in white will now be heading left to right as we switch it up. Christian on the face-off. Rosemount brings it down into the Eden Prairie zone. Strube, a little dangle. Christian now looking, take it behind the Rosemount net. He's trying to pop it loose. Heller tried to pick it up. Puck now back out to center ice. Rink picks it up, chops it back over to Heller. Heller brings it back into the Rosemount zone, fires one wide right. Sarazine looking for it, couldn't connect. Dylan there, able to help out. Back to center ice. Rink chops it up. Rosemount intercepts. Now they bring it up ice. Everybody's waiting at the blue line for Rosemount to come in. Rink over cross ice pass. Eden Prairie now dumps. Pravatsky chases behind the net. He picks it up. Leo's got some room. Come on. Back out to Strube at the blue. Strube fires one in there. Blocked, hand blocked by Rosemount. Strube again able to keep it alive and hold it. Leo looking for a center out in the slot. Pravatsky trying to get a stick on it. He can't. Or he's like, come on, I got it. Leo with a shot. And Eden Prairie gets the first goal, and they hit first with 11:19 in the second period. That elusive goal. The seal is broken. Look out, folks. Now we know how to do it. Crash the net. Wenkus. Eagles chase it down low again, deep. Leo again behind the net. He does his best work from back there. Pravatsky gets taken down. Again, Eagles come out, break loose, shot, score! And Eagles find their second. Like I said, watch the seal break. Wenkus flicks it over to Unke. Unke up to Richards. Richards gets clotheslined over on the far side in front of his own bench. He pops up. Continues the progress towards the net. Rosemount now from behind the net. Dowell puts some pressure on over on the near side boards. And now Rosemount on a 3-on-2. Fires one in there, deflected high, wide right. Richards now just gets whacked at. Look out. Could be a slash. And we get an offside on the Eagles. 10-10. Remaining. Eagles now up 2-0. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little zesty drink here. Oh, Heller had it. He was looking for it. He was all long gone. Look out, shot from the side. And he's able to clear it and deflect it wide. And Asa with the cover. 9:40. Christian picks up the puck, brings it up ice. Now turn on the Jets. Dylan, shot wide left. Rink now comes in from D. Shot, still loose. And a save by Rosemount. Good effort by Rink. Unke back to the point, over to Wenkus. They can't hold. Unke got off kind of a half pass. Now Rosemount tried to backhand it in. Asa says no thank you, just slaps it away. Sarrazine now. Over to Heller. Heller drives in, shot wide right. Christian fires one in there. Shot, oh there it is again. Heller trying to get it in. Puck is still loose. Christian now from behind the net. Curls back around, trying to find someone, get a shot off. Wenkus now able to keep it alive. Oh, nice wedge shot from the blue line. Heller shot. Sarrazine, takeaway shot, score. And Eden Prairie tags their third just through sheer brute effort. That was like a scene out of the Civil War, everybody. Hand-to-hand combat down low in the crease. And Tristan just went in there and ripped that puck out of the Rosemount player's hands and said, thank you, I'll take it from here. Now the Eagles are finding some confidence as Rosemount goes offside with 8:11 remaining. Strube flips it up to Berg. He was looking for Berg. Rosemount now banks it off the near side as they bring it into the Eden Prairie zone. Oh, there it is, shot, score. Rosemount able to push it back to a wide open net on the back door. And Rosemount gets there first. Berg just battles for it off the face-off. Takes it over to the far side half wall, back behind the net. Curls over to the near side. Wenkus again, shot from the point. Looking for a deflection. Rosemount now finds their way back up ice. Enters Eden Prairie's side of the rink. Pravatsky looking over, centered pass, bouncing a little bit too much. Now Unke flicks one in there, deflected off a Irish stick. Oh, Rink off the bench, got a little too cocky. And now Wenkus puts on a nice back check and saves Rink, makes Rink not regret that decision, coming off the bench and going after it. Now Mason puts the toe drag on, brings it down into the Rosemount near side corner. Puck back out. Rosemount coming up. Dahl now backing up on defense. And we get an offside, as that seems to be plaguing Rosemount a little bit here. Rosemount dumps it deep into the Eden Prairie zone. Strube there to pick it up. Rink slaps it back over into a Rosemount player's direction. Rosemount player slaps it back into Rink's direction. Rink now up along this far side, looking for Sarrazine. Rosemount able to pop it back off of Asa's stick. Asa hands it off to Strube. Now Pravatsky looking for Sarrazine over on the far side again. Rosemount still able to keep it alive. Let's try this again. Third time's a charm. There we go. Eden Prairie able to clear it out. Now Rosemount slaps at it over onto the near side here at center ice. Rink picks it up. Over to Heller. Through Heller's skates. He couldn't connect. Soft hands, Declan. Soft hands. And now puck back out to center ice as Strube waits before he dumps it. Christian and Heller fight for it over on the half wall. Rosemount centers it back. He tries to drop it off for his buddy. His buddy wasn't aware of that. His buddy had left. And now Rosemount again. Just flailing away. Eden Prairie doing their best to imitate that as well. Now we got 3-on-2. Eden Prairie brings it back down low under the near side corner. Behind the back of the net. Shot. Centered. Scrambling out in front. And we're going to get a hook on Eden. Nope, we're going to get a hook on Rosemount. So EP now has an opportunity to get that 3-goal lead back here with 4:13 left. We got a minute 30 on the power play penalty shots. Or power play, not penalty shots. Berg, he looked at a fan, got his own rebound, tried again. Mulligan, and Rosemount snatches it out of the air to deny Leo his first goal of the game. Berg battles for it off the faceoff. Pops it back to Unke. Unke fires one in there, deflecting. Berg now over to the far side. Eden Prairie brings it back out to the slot, looking for Berg there. Now Wenkus to the dot, shot wide right. Eden Prairie to hold it. Berg says, let me take a turn here. He brings it behind the net. We just keep going around the shot, right into the chest of the Irish. .38 seconds left on the power play. Back to the point. Unke again fires it in there, trying to deflect off Berg's stick. Berg out front. There it is, backhand. There it is, shot. And they couldn't find it. They had 3 cracks at that one, and all 3 of them came up empty-handed. And now Rosemount brings it back up into the Eden Prairie zone. Rosemount's gone a little soft here late in the second. Eden Prairie providing most of the defense. Unke again likes to go coast to coast, try to flick it in there. He couldn't. Shot, centering high. Hard to do that. And finally a Rosemount player just winds up just clapping it up ice. And it's going to be an offside on Eden Prairie. So, no goal on that power play. Rosemount back to full strength again. Strube got a couple Irish coming after him. Puck eludes the Irish defense. Dahl's got centered out in front. Got Richards coming in, and we just great effort by Eden Prairie. They just couldn't connect. Back to the point to Strube. Strube, nice over to Dahl. Dahl tries to center it out front. Rosemount there to pick it up. Strube back up to Dahl. Rosemount now got a lane. Strube there to pack it away. Now Kellen Strube, remember he's gone coast to coast before. He doesn't mind it. Fires it in there off the pad of Rosemount. Fresh off the bench, Declan Heller. He's looking for options. He couldn't connect. Now Strube fires one in there, blocked, and now we got 2-on-1. Rink in front, shot. Asa save. And Eden Prairie pick up a shot back off front again. Heller now picks up the pass, curls over to the far side, looking for a backhand, tries to just lunge it over to Sarrazine. 51 seconds left to go in the second period. Sarrazine again from behind the net, tried to center, nobody out there. Rosemount now fans on it, trying to get it back up ice. They're able to. Now they fire one in there off of Ace's stick, and he covers it. We're going to stop at 35.2 seconds in the second. Eagles 3-1. Now Sarrazine over to Heller. Heller right between the legs. Oh, Christian coming in. He couldn't connect on it. Now Rosemount forces it back up ice again. And that's an ice on Rosemount. Nobody touched it with 10 seconds. This line has been good. 6 seconds left. Berg now fires it out front again. Good defense. Slap shot. Wenkus just goes after it. Shot! And no score. They wave it off as we had a collision here out at the top of the circle. And Wenkus banged up a little bit. So we enter the third. Eagles up by 2. Clearly they have more of the momentum. They've found the secret. And we've seen some more offense now out of the Eagles. Rosemount not able to really mount a good offensive attack. They're a little bit less, a little bit more disjointed now here than I think the Eagles are. So let's capitalize on that. Let's add a couple more here in the next 13 minutes. Put this one to bed and then head home to bed because we're back here bright and early at 8:15 tomorrow morning for a 9 a.m. start. I think we've got Delano tomorrow at 9. I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure we do. If I had a partner up here, I would ask them to look, but I don't. We're a lean organization here in the production department. All right, so Eagles wearing their home white, heading right to left again. the Berg-Pravatsky line. Eagles just dump it down deep into their Irish zone, back out to the point. Wenkus able to hold on to it. Berg pulls it away, creates a turnover. Now he brings it back up ice. He curls around, look for the stuff again. Send it out front. Oh, there it is. Now Wenkus shot and deflect. He liked that the other day over in New Hope, where he had a nice, at the end of the game, we got a penalty coming up on Rosemount. Delayed penalty. Back to Pravatsky. Oh, and we pull Asa. Are we going to pull Asa? Back up to Pravatsky. And there we go. We're going to get the whistle blown. And Eden Prairie going to go up on another power play, have another bite at that apple here and see if we can improve on our power play percentage. Seeing as that we're 0 for 2 tonight so far. Back to the point, and a block by Rosemount off of the Unke shot. Unke hustles back, great. Oh, there it is, center, and Wenkus able to pry it away. Great defense by the Eagles. Now Heller, Sarazine, and Christian. Christian chases it down to the near side corner. Looking out, centered shot back. Oh, great opportunity there. Rink now holds it. He fires it in. It gets deflected. Christian now, wide open shot. Ooh, he launches it wide right. That was a Scud missile there if I've ever seen one. He was looking at that top right corner and just missed by about 6 inches. Back over to the far side again. Now Wenkus fires a shot in there. Heller just waiting. He's got a wide open net in front of him. And now Rink charges down into the far side. He goes down, gets popped in. He's like, I got it, don't worry. Now he gets popped again from behind. And Eagles fire it up, looking for Dahl. And that's an offside on the Irish. 10:33 left, 9 seconds left to go on the Eagles power play. Looks like we're going to go 0 for 3 on the PP tonight. Strube off the face-off. Make a decision. Over to Dahl. Dahl over to Rink. Now Rink's like, well, okay, if you want me to. He pushes a guy off, tries to fire one up there. He can't. Now Rosemount comes back on the lead again. Look out, Stubbs going to get called here as he came in a little hot. But he's so nice. You never know. You can't judge a book by their cover, right? So now the Eagles, with 10:06 left in the third, find themselves on their first penalty kill of the game. Rink looking up ice. Passes it right over to a Rosemount player. I'm not entirely sure what the thought there was. Oh, and a great elbow save by Asa. That thing had its sights. And now we're going to get another penalty. On Rosemount. Now that'll even us out here for about 58 seconds with a 4-on-4. Christian back to Unke. Back to Christian. Christian tries to pinch in. Pravatsky there. Like I said, whenever there's a doubt, just look for Ben by the net. Now Christian with some room, 1-on-3, fired in there. Oh, a shot off the stick. That was a loud clap. Now Wenkus fires it in there. Shot again. Thunk. Man, the Rosemount's equipment is loud. Wenkus again fires it in. Bouncing shot. And Rosemount able to clear it out. Dylan just squeegees a guy into his bench over there. Now we got 13 seconds left to go on the Stubbs penalty. And then Eagles will go up on another power play here for about 30 seconds, I would say. 34 seconds. Lenkus. He surveyed, he looked at it. Now he's still finding himself behind the net. Good defensive position. Shot by Wenkus again. He kind of went away there for a second and came right back. Now a cross-ice pass by Rosemount, going to go down on ice. And Eden Prairie full strength. 15 seconds left now on the Eden Prairie power play. Wenkus slaps it down behind the net. Rosemount chops it up. Unke over to Richards. Rosemount now plays with it over on the far side. Stubbs back out there again. Tried to chop it back up to Dahl. He couldn't. Unke from behind the net. There he does. Finds Dahl now. Go Crosby. And bank shot behind Crosby there. Couldn't quite land it. Eller now streaking off the bench. Over to Rink. Rink up to Stubbs. Stubbs now skates it up. Gets it knocked away down on the near side corner there. Needs some support. Heller now picks it up. He's got a lane. Comes to the center. He's still got it. Oh, off the pads. And we go offside again on Rosemount. 6:54 left. Might I add, let's just survey the Eden Prairie crowd here right now. Shall we? They're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. It's a pretty good crowd for a Friday night. Not a Saturday night like Billy Joel says. Bouncer over to Strube. Strube, bank shot, over to Heller. They can't connect. Strube trying to keep it up. He pries it away again. Christian comes in to support. He's there. Now he's negotiating around Heller. He's like, Declan, excuse me. Now Rink over there trying to lend a hand back to Dylan. Eagles having a heck of a time clearing out of their zone right now. They're just flapping at it. There we go. Pass over to Sarazine. Sarazine now looking to go through the legs. There it is. Oh, just a nice poke by the goalie. Just enough to get it off Sarazine's stick. And now Rink able to keep it. Fires one in there. And now Eden Prairie picks it up along the far side corner. Look out, backhand. wide right. Again, high slot shot. Gonna be a shot? No, come on, let's go. Another backhand. Nobody there. Positioning is the key, as we all know. Sarazine smashed over on the near side corner. Now Rosemount able to find it over on the far side. Rink cuts him off. We get a change by Eden Prairie. And now good head up play by Charlie. Oh, shot into Asa. And Asa with the save. 5:15 left. Eagles still up by 2. Winkus. Over to Pravatsky. To Berg. Berg now brings it up just below us on the near side. He slashes it down behind the Rosemount net. Rosemount now slings it all the way up the ice. Let it go. Nope, it's not going to have enough. Unke picks it up. Oh no, look out, look out. Shot. Backhand as Unke lost it. And now Pravatsky. Over to Berg. Berg gets ridden off the puck. Back up to Unke. Unke chops it back down again. 4:30 left. Offsides waved off. Shot by Stubbs. Or by Winkus. That looked like Winkus. Sorry, I was looking somewhere else. And we'll reset with 4:18 left. Eagles still 3-1 over Rosemount. Back to the point to Strub. Strub chops it back down looking for Dahl. Dahl wasn't paying attention. From back behind the net, Stubbs tried to feather it up to Rink. Now Rink's got a lane. Oh, he tries to chop it up again. Puck's loose. Rink able to keep it alive. Banks it back down behind the net. Strub, 3:37 left. Banks it over, missed that calculation. They haven't had geometry yet. Rosemount is able to pick it up. Rosemount tries to center it, and it went in no direction that they wanted. Richards now really puts pressure on. Stubbs pauses and waits, dumps it back down as Eagles get a change with 3:16 left. Back to Rink. Oh, Rink! Oh my gosh, just almost put a pizza up there. Well, we got lucky. Now Rink goes sliding into the boards feet first. Rosemount able to pop one loose. Puck is loose in front of the net. Good save, Asa. Stubbs now picks it up for Strub. Looking cross ice to Heller, just out of reach. Rosemount now picks it back up again. 2:39 left. Almost time for Rosemount to pull that goalie. Offsides waved off. Eagles fans looking for that call. And now Winkus chops it down. Eagles look tired. Everybody looks tired. Well, no kidding. It's 9:30. Most of these kids are on about their third REM cycle by now. After a long week of school, Friday night. Christian all the way around. Shot over the top. 1:58. Rosemount's going to need to mount a push here as quickly as they can. Berg gets it caught up over on the far side. Now he's swinging around. There it is out in front. Oh, just a little too much dusting. Now Rosemount fires a shot in there as they pull their goalie with a $1:30 left. So now we're going to go 6-on-5 for the next minute 30. We got an open net down here on the other side, on the Rosemount side. And Eagles holding on to that 2-shot lead with 90 seconds of play left. To the high slot, Rosemount fires one in there. Puck is loose again, shot, score. Rosemount comes within one. And now Eden Prairie needs to dig deep and kill this minute 23 left. Rosemount goalie back on the ice. Rink Wenkus on D. Bank shot up to Christian. Wenkus and Berg. Berg's got some room. Shot, score! And Eden Prairie appears to put the dagger in to Rosemount. As the Eden Prairie fan club, the Berg fan club, rocking it. As Eagles go back up by 2 with 1:04 left. It's not over yet, but that might have been the nail that sealed the envelope. No, that was not right. That might be the nail in the coffin. Here comes Berg again. He's like, why not make it 2? I'm going to go around you again, but he's got nobody else. Shot, score! And Berg puts his second on an open net. There he goes. And now we got a whole crowd cheering for Leo. And just like that, Eagles now putting up the stats with 41 seconds left. Get that guy off the board. Nice. He's an assassin, Leo. The closer. We call him the closer. Shot saved. Rosemount to Asa. Backhand over to Wenkus. Wenkus looking for Richards. 19 seconds left. Eight seconds left. Looks like this thing's all she wrote. Fire up the engines. Let's go wheels up here. That's it. Eagles start the Prairie shootout. 1-0. Asa coming over. There we go. Now they've got the guys, their supporters. And Eagles get their first victory of the Prairie shootout over Rosemount, 5-2. Don't celebrate yet. We got a couple more games to go. The weekend is young. So I hope you'll join us again tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, back here at Eden Prairie Center against Stillwater, I believe. You'll just have to tune in and find out. So there it is, Eagles victorious over Rosemount 5-2 in an action-packed game. Got exciting towards the end. Have a good night, folks. We will see you tomorrow morning.